Why you should adopt animals from shelters instead of breeders. Everyone loves puppies and kitties, but do you ever think of how they got to these shelters, what actually goes on in the places you see them? Well, it turns out to not be as glamorous as you think. There's actually many suffering animals, and I'm here today to inform you and suggest some ways to help. Animal shelters are overpopulated. Every year, more than 8 million dogs and cats enter animal shelters. But how safe actually are these shelters? Most shelters claim to be no-kill shelters, but the guidelines to be a no-kill shelter are actually extremely loose. These companies could claim that they are no-kill, but actually they are. A no-kill shelter is defined as a shelter that saves every animal that is able to be saved. This rule is stretched out by a lot of companies, claiming that some animals they have aren't savable, but if taken to a real vet, you realize that the problems that they have are basic problems that can be treated just in a snap of a finger. Studies show that 80% of animals euthanized are actually healthy and treatable. Around 2 million animals are put down due to overpopulation, and 70% of that number are cats. Only 50% of the 8 million, so 4 million animals entering animal shelters get adopted. And what's the issue with this? The issue with having so many overpopulated cats is the overpopulation of older cats. That is their biggest problem. Because when you enter a shelter, what are most people drawn to? The baby kittens. Yes, they're cute, but they'll always get adopted. What you never really notice is the older cats that they take in. Now, I'm not saying you have to go and adopt every 12-year-old cat that you see, but even some of the 2 or 3-year-old kittens get neglected. Adopting cats when they're 2 or 3 is actually better than adopting kittens. When you see a kitten, you think, oh, they're cute, and just get the cat based on that. But you don't get to know their personality or how they act because it's not developed at this point. If you get an older cat, you get to know how they'll act around you and others. So if you are just starting a family, an older cat is going to be better because if you have a baby, you don't want the baby to get clawed or bit by the cat. So having an older cat that you know isn't going to do that is a safer alternative. Animals, mostly cats, are getting put down for no reason. I've been volunteering and fostering animals for many years because it's important that these animals are healthy and ready for a happy home. Fostering helps out clinics with their population and allows them to take in more animals. If you're looking to help out, donations are always great. Donating things like money, food, and blankets help nonprofit organizations stay in business. You hear a lot about the Animal Rescue League of Iowa, but they're actually not a no-kill shelter. I recommend helping out Furry Friends Refuge. That's where I've volunteered for years. They have a downtown Des Moines location, a West Des Moines location, and they're actually starting they're building another West Des Moines location. They're a nonprofit organization, so the contribution of their new shelter is paid strictly by the donation of others. They build as money comes in, so donate so they can finish the building and help make room for most of these animals.